Right, hi everybody, it's Chris 2E0UKH and I'm looking at the Openspot 3. This is just a very quick look at it. This is not a tutorial. This is just a demo, my early days of using it. I have had contacts on using a DMR radio on D-Star and Fusion. They work very well, had some very good reports. In fact, I intend to use it in the car, and on the 878 Plus with the Bluetooth, I can have one radio with me, but speak on D-Star, Fusion, DMR, over the car stereo, over Bluetooth, going through the microphones in the car. It could be a very useful setup. So this is the Openspot 3. There's nothing really to look at. It's got a battery built in, it's got Wi-Fi. Battery lasts 10 hours apparently. There's a Wi-Fi button on the left and a power button on the right. And it's charged with a USB-C connector, the new modern type that can be in either way round. So I'm just going to launch the web page for it. It's not actually a web page, it's their portal. I'm just going to make the radio smaller, just for the time being. So I'll stick it in that portion there, and then you can see all the main settings. So when you first go to the web interface, it is blue. I've changed it to a dark theme. When you first go there, you've got these options. You've got quick setup. Quick setup is to go from, I've got a DMR radio switched on there, so I could say DMR, that's my hotspot frequency, DMR to 1 Charlie, for example. No, I'll go 30 Charlie, not quite as busy. So go to a reflector, so reflector 30 Charlie, connect.
Openspot connected to RPS 030 Charlie.
So it's as simple as that. And I've got lots of tools and stuff in the status. I can see where I'm connected to. 30 Charlie there. I can see all the information coming and going, packet information. I can see my battery, how long it's been on for. You can check your dB, your audio. See, not too loud. You can check for any errors in here. I mean, there's no one talking. I'm not going to make a contact and disturb anyone. I've done that and I've had some really good reports. I'm pleased with it. So you've got lots of tools here to help you see if you're having any errors or BER rates. And there is an auto cal tool. You can get the Shark to check the difference between your radio and the Openspot by choosing auto cal. And then you can put the offset in, how much off frequency your radio is, and you can do that on all the modes. So we've gone from DMR to D-Star. We're actually on 1 Charlie, there's no one on there, 30 Charlie, sorry. Let's go to Fusion. We'll just do the main 3. So we'll go to, where is it? Go to a YSF reflector. We'll try and get on one of the popular ones and just have a listen. I was on there yesterday. Let's have a look on Texas Nexus.
Openspot connected to YSF reflector 21636.
So I'll just move the Openspot out of the way. We don't need to look at that. So I am actually on Texas Nexus. Let's just see if anyone can come back to me. (2E0UKH) listening on Texas Nexus.
Who is that this morning? WS3H here, mobile. San Antonio.
Yeah, got you there, Robert. Mobile, San Antonio. Their name is Chris. It's 2E0UKH. So he's mobile. He's probably struggling.
Oh, very good there, Chris. Yeah, I think we got a little bit of a network dropout here. Might be me. I'm going for a repeater. Nice to hear you this morning or this afternoon. We have about 15 first centigrade here. I know it's a little bit this morning and rainy, so it's typical winter here in San Antonio. Name here is Bob. So how are things in your neck of the woods this morning or this afternoon? WF3H.
Yeah, doing pretty good actually. Got a day off work, just messing about in the shack. I'm just testing out my Openspot 3. How's it sounding?
You're the first person I've talked to with an Openspot 3, and it sounds good to me. Back in the bus. But yeah, it's doing a fine job. And how do you like the Openspot? What do you like about it compared to the Openspot 2?
Yeah, well, I've never had a 1 or a 2, so I've got nothing, I can't compare them, but I wasn't interested in the earlier ones because, they were in their early stages. They didn't have Wi-Fi, they didn't have batteries, and there was things that didn't make it attractive. But I mean, I've got it for the cross moding. I'm actually on an Anytone at the moment. I'm on an Anytone 878. How's it sounding?
Oh, it sounds just fine. No problem at all. The audio is good. Perfectly understandable. Yeah, I've got the Openspot 2, and that does not have a battery in it, so I actually, when I go mobile, I usually carry a little battery pack with me. But yeah, I did see that the Openspot 3 had come out, so I'm giving some thought to getting another one. We'll have to see how that works, but it sounds like, yeah, it's doing a fine job with your Anytone, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Anytone is EMR, is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, I hope you don't mind. I'm just recording a little video here. Anyway, I don't want to make it too long, so I appreciate you coming back to me, mobile, and giving me a report.
So very good there, Chris. Well, nice to talk to you. I feel like say we have talked before, I believe. So nice to talk to you again this morning. And let's see, what is it there? It's about, what, 1:25 in the afternoon? there in the UK. So you have a good day. Enjoy yourself. And the Openspot's doing a fine job. It's definitely free, WF3H.
Yeah, WF3H 73. Many thanks. Cheers, mate. So I've just turned the volume down because we've connected to D-Star and we've connected to Fusion, got a contact, and I'm just going to show you a bit more on this web interface what you can do. You know, for something with just a couple of buttons on it, you know, this Openspot is very in depth. So we've looked at the quick setup. You've got a user manual if you wanted to refer back to something, and it's a web version of the manual, so it's very quick to get to. You know, I was looking at AutoCal earlier. You know, you can look things up instantly on the manual. You can see the battery, 7 hours remaining, it says there, we'll see. We've got the status page which I showed you earlier. Now, as well as quick setup, you've got connectors, and in connectors it's a little bit more in depth. This is about connecting. You know, you want to be on a DMR radio and you want to speak on DMR, or you want to be on a DMR radio and speak on P25 or something like that. It's a bit more in depth. There's a few more settings here. So this is a very good page, very useful page in the manual. Cross modes. Now, not all the cross moding is available at the moment because this is day 1, you know, day 2. It's only just come out. So let's just take a look at this. DMR. DMR, you can access from a DMR transceiver. You can access D-Star, C4FM, and NXDN. From a D-Star radio, you can access DMR, C4FM with an asterisk by it. That means it will be added in the future, and NXDN in the future. It says that here. So D-Star, you can only use it to access DMR at the moment. If you've got a C4FM radio, you can use it to access DMR, NXDN, P25 and D-Star in the future. There's a little asterisk by it. So NXDN, if you've got an NXDN transceiver, you can access DMR, C4FM and D-Star in the future. If you've got P25, you can just access C4FM. So there'll be updates in the future, and to check for updates you just click on this update button. Upgrade, check. No upgrades found. So I would guess if you're interested in getting one of these, you know, for every different version of the firmware, I would guess they'd update the manual. So if you keep an eye on the manual, and the cross mode section, you'll see if they can, you know, if and when they've been added. Okay, right, 7320 UKH.